Russian manicure time, and I'm making a big change. I'm an 80s squound girl, square round, but today I've changed to be an oval girl, and it feels weird. Today I don't know, I wanted to be like the cool kids, and I did the almond. And like, I know you're going to say it looks good, but I don't like it. I don't like the way I feel. I feel like I'm like some animal that has claws. I don't like it. It's not my personality. I feel like I've totally changed. I'm not the same. I'm a sellout. What happened to her? I mean, I like the old Bethenny. That's not me. It's not me. I want my old squound 80s nails back. This question is for Donald Trump. Who is going to be in charge of disaster relief? Like when the shit goes sideways, who is managing the bottom line? Who's making sure that there's no waste and that it's going directly to the people and that there's a level of compassion and not that they're just given a clipboard and have to wait, months to go through these bureaucratic processes? Because he's been talking about how it's not right for people to have to wait to get back on their property, and it is like a toxic environment. But you know what's a toxic environment? All this money going into bureaucracy and this massive delay, and they don't respond quickly, and they just throw bottles of water at the problem, which end up in dumpsters, and they allow these massive, giant stadiums to hold piles of shit. Like, who's going to just come in and be like the Gestapo of this? Honestly, we watch it and we sit on the sidelines, and guess what? This is also a message to Donald Trump. 3 big donors that I can name off the top of my mind that are billionaires, he respects all their business practices and acumen. They have more money than he does. They are ballers, shot callers. They're just totally confidential. We just keep them anonymous. Because every time we go into a disaster zone and we go over to wherever the state building is or where the people are that are supposed to be handling it, it's always a bunch of guys in khakis and white shirts holding coffee, on computers. It's never like the trenches people, just getting in there down and dirty immediately. It's everyone it's more like it's giving corporate cubicle. That's not what it needs. It needs business, and it needs people that get shit done. Not all the pomp and circumstance, not the rubber chicken dinners, not the charity fundraisers, not the bullshit, no pamphlets, no websites. So annoying. Too many times people say drain the swamp. Guess what? Who are the people that are going to actually do the draining of the swamp? It's just like a concept. Swamp needs to get drained. A guy in a cubicle with khakis and a white shirt ain't gonna do it. Handbag University at a volleyball tournament, okay? Are you ready? They have Lux Goods at a convention center at a volleyball tournament. Don't ask. Here. You ready? I saw something, and it looks very expensive. So that, but not in that color. In that green color, that looks like a Bottega Veneta bag. It's $59. Even in black, it's good, but and it's navy, it's good. But in that green, it looks rich, bitch. It does not look okay in that color. Interesting. This has another secondary bag inside, she said. So not every colorway, and I don't think it's leather, but it looks like it is. That's like a good knock around for somebody. So make sure you don't just think that every bag is the same. You got to pick which color, which shape, which style, which you can get away with, not leather. But this is a good piece. Guess what? That's a good piece too. Not in that color, only in the black. And that's okay, but not in that color. That's okay. And then this stuff looks cheapo. Let's have dinner at a volleyball tournament at Hartford Convention Center. Mustard and barbecue. Chili. This was the healthiest thing they had. It's not bad. It's also not hot, but shout out for vegan bean chili in a convention center. And it's got a little heat. It's good. Healthy. Yay, I feel seen. Okay, Hartford Convention Center. It's good. The best. So this dating coach came on my podcast, and he has a concept that you are going to love and you're going to live by. Okay, his name is Evan Katz. You are the CEO, and your dates, they're applying for an internship. So You're not supposed to be the one kowtowing to them. You're not supposed to be making excuses for why they showed up late or why they didn't give good interview or why they didn't do something right. You're not going to wrap them in bubble wrap and dip them in frosting and drink them pretty. They are interviewing for the position to be with you. And he would tell the other person the same thing. So everybody's game gets elevated. So every person you date, you think of as someone you're interviewing. And how you know if you were interviewing someone for a job and they did something stupid or ridiculous or selfish or just a red flag, you would kick their ass to the curb. So that's how you're coming into 2025 dating. I want to give you your flowers. So if it's true that who you surround yourself with is a reflection on you, then I'm doing pretty great. Because when I run into some of you who are fans on here or follow or listen, this is what happens. You walk up to me and you say, can I just say hi to you? And I say, of course. And you say, I love what you're doing. I love what you're putting out there. And more importantly than what you say to me is what I see in you. You're natural. Most of you are moms or young women. You're not superficial. You don't look like all worked or like you care about the wrong things. You seem like you have your priorities straight. You seem charitable, honest, loving, and just real. So if who you are is a reflection of who I am, then I am doing so great and we are doing so great. Because I can be anywhere, at any restaurant, any bar, any mall, any airport, and I can pick out one of my people. I know immediately. I could be like, there you go. Like, I just know because we see each other. And it's never somebody who looks like they have the wrong priorities in order. It's never somebody whose goal is to be the hottest person at the party. It's the person whose goal is to be fun, to laugh, not take themselves seriously, to be a good child, sister, parent, person, and someone who just really wants to live life and get the most out of life. So, love you guys, giving you your flowers, and I'm very lucky to have you. I'm getting ready to go to Tim Dillon's birthday party, and I'm not good at glam or hair, and I don't know what I did with rollers. This is my hair plan. We're going to do this together. I really like this caddy, but that's not the point. This Lancome corrector is good. That's one thing that I do know for sure. So we need to correct the sins of our past. I'm going out. I'm such a homebody, and I can't even believe that I just got on the phone with Tim. It was his birthday. I said, happy birthday. What are you doing? He goes, my party. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, I invited you. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, by Instagram. I'm like, who does that? What are you talking about? So I was like, I'm rallying. And I'm also having this. I'm going to put a little of this concealer on. I could do my makeup like for every day. You know what I mean? Like I can make myself look good, but I want to look great. Okay, I want a little glow. So I'm going to mix that in with Gaga. This one made the cut. Don't even know what this brand is. Kulfi. Okay. For me to have a hole in there means I've used it. I don't wear makeup a lot, but I've had this for years. I don't even know if they make it anymore. This is the best liquid blush. I'm trying to go for like a bricky color eye. I'm using this Natasha Denona, the Ilia brush. This is excellent. In between, I clean up. This is the Lady Gaga brush. It's actually very good too. House Labs. Going for like the coppers. I just need like the neutral color for the brow bone. Hildum Beauty. I always go for this pencil. It's like a burnt coppery pencil. Oh my God. Do I have a reason to wear one of these Patrick Ta's? Mention it all. These are sick. Dear God. I can't put lashes on. I literally only have one set. I'm gonna try. I will never understand this tool, but maybe tonight's the night. No way. No way. I'm gonna keep the lash. We'll do it another day. It's okay. Now I'm sweating. Paradise Big Deal by L'Oreal. Let's see what the big deal is. That's feeling good. No clumps. That's my lash story. I'm sticking to it. My little secret, and this is hard to find, is the L'Oreal Purple. I don't even know that I need this. I just do it. I've turned everyone onto the Glotion. Commotion for the Glotion. Was 50-something years old when I learned about powder. Never understood it. Was terrified of it. But I do feel like it like snatches, doesn't it? Like it seals the practice. As a person whose face eats blush, I always do a little blush powder after. This is what I travel with for touch-ups. The little Charlotte Tilbury and the little puff. To me, Lipizini Mighty Mouse. This is G Beauty. I know these are good though. Oh, that's a good lip liner. I want to be a little like wintry bricky. I don't want to be nudie tonight. Can I rock this? This is number 7. I always like to do just a little shim over to calm it down. Me getting ready is a telenovela. It's dramatic. It goes on forever. There's conflict. There's always something unexpected. Oh my God. Okay. El Net. This is the only hairspray I own. Okay. Think this will stay? I don't trust myself. I think I have to do a ponytail. Is that a cop-out? Because, like, I don't know. This is my outfit. Now I need to find some jewelry. Am I going big on the necklace or the earrings? Part of me is thinking the earrings. Let's see. This is what I'm doing.